We've attended some of the Kidical Mass rides for adults, and we just felt that there was quite a lot of support for that, and it would be great to have more kids out on the rides. We wanted to do something that was focused especially for children.
So we've been up a few very busy roads and a few pretty quiet ones as well. What do you think of cycling infrastructure in the Sheffield area?
I think non-existent or near to non-existent would be a good way to describe it. It's not good enough to encourage people who aren't feeling confident about riding on the roads to cycle. With a few changes to junctions and even better with segregated cycle routes, then we could make a real difference to Sheffield's traffic, because I think the ride today shows that people do want to cycle with their families. It's just that there's no way of doing that at the moment.
I think it's fantastic. I mean, considering this is the first time there's been a Kidical Mass, you don't know how many people are going to turn up at events like this. And as just someone who's come on my own with a couple of friends and this little one who's only just started riding on the back of the bike, I had no idea who was going to be along, so it's fantastic to see so many people.
So we're on the Kidical Mass bike ride. What do you think of the ride today?
Fine.
Do you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Do you ride a bike to school?
Yes.
What's the journey like? Is it safe?
No.
I think definitely more people should start cycling to school and work. I can see why people don't, because, you know, now I'm a parent myself, I can see how it's kind of scary or dangerous, or just takes a while to get to nursery or to school or to work. But, you know, the fact is, they really love it. It's really good fun. It's really social. That's a really good point of it. And it's just something that, you know, I've just been abroad for a week somewhere in Spain where there's loads of bike lanes, loads of cars, and everyone just operates in harmony.
How far is the journey to school?
About 1 kilometre.
So that's quite easy. That's actually not too far to go by bike. Do you think perhaps a lot more people should do journeys like that?
Yes.
I think more children would love to cycle to school. I think there's something about journeys in Sheffield. 40% of car journeys done are less than 1 kilometre. That's about a 15-minute walk or a 5-minute cycle ride. But I don't think it's fair to expect children to cycle when there's just not the safe routes to do it. So give us the safe routes and children will cycle.
Yeah, so what can you tell me about the adult mass cycle rides that you've been on?
So there's ones that happen every month, the third Sunday of the month. That is just anyone just come along with on a bike or a scooter, and that happens every month from Tudor Square on the third Sunday of the month, and they just have a similar kind of distance ride, similar kind of duration, and it's just really good fun, bit of music, just a bit of a laugh in the park at the end. It's just a social ride and very easy and very safe.
What do you think of the hills in Sheffield?
Well, the hills are definitely a barrier for cycling and walking, isn't it? And especially for people who've got, like, you know, extra needs or just who don't cycle very much. But I mean, you know, that's why personally I got an electric bike, because as soon as you got an electric bike, they're just suddenly the hills go away and you don't worry about it anymore.
What do you think people could do is there anything car drivers or maybe the police or the council could do to make it safer for your journey to school?
Segregated cycle paths.
Everyone knows that the school rush hour time is really busy on the roads because there's lots of short journeys being done. So let's look at where those people are going, let's look at what provisions there is, and let's make some really safe routes and some lower transport networks for people to travel safely with their families.